All right. Take
Hey,
care.
who thinks we'll see him back here on a probation violation?
Okay.
And if so, how long?
KARIM, SHUKARI.
This is Arizona, Pima County, Arizona. Jade writes me. Dana. Me.
Sir, I guess it's our evening now.
Yeah, good evening, sir. How are you doing, Ari?
Okay.
3 months.
Let's find out. Your name and date of birth, please.
I'm KARIM Shakri, December 8th, 2001.
Sir, we weren't picking on you that you're last. The fugitive justice cases take a lot longer to do.
Okay.
Okay, that's why you're wondering why you're last.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Could we just hold off on the speaking until they stop rustling? I can't hear you well. You know?
All right, I'll talk louder. Is that better?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's why I say to people I have trouble hearing.
Yeah, I'm going to speak louder as well.
Sure, okay.
Big.
You don't have to apologize for that. Let's just make sure.
Yeah,
okay.
good.
All right. So give me your name and your date of birth.
Let's look him up.
KARIM Shakri, December 8th, 2001.
KARIM Shakri. How the hell do you spell that? Shakri.
Oh. Okay, let me just... Because I have to read a lot of things to you, so...
Yes, sir. You do what you must.
Looks like you have a warrant out of the state of Maryland.
Maryland.
In Baltimore area?
The DMV area.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
Okay. If I could read, it said Baltimore, so I assume it's Maryland.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That state wants you back. Before the court, I noticed you had it in your hand. Did you have a laminated card?
Yes, sir.
Did you read it?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, as I said, as I've indicated, you have a warrant from the state of Maryland. You have a choice to make at this time, though if you're not sure what you want to do, we'll just set it for another hearing date, okay, before another judge. You can choose you choose your right to waive your right to an extradition hearing and be sent back to the requesting state within 30 days, or you can demand an extradition hearing and a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states before you're sent back to the state of Maryland. And you're still hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. If you decide to waive your right to an extradition hearing, you'd be held non-bondable in Maricopa County Jail for a period up to 30 days to allow time for the requesting state to come for you. That 30 days would start tomorrow, as long as you don't have any local charges anywhere in Arizona. If you do have criminal charges pending against you in Arizona, the 30-day period would not start until those charges are resolved.
Yes, sir.
If you choose to have an extradition hearing, I'll set a hearing for you on March 10th at 1:30 at 201 West Jefferson, where you'll meet with another judge. I cannot appoint a lawyer to represent you because extradition matters are civil in nature, but you'd have a right to hire a lawyer at your own expense.
Yes, sir.
You're entitled to bail, which in this case determined to be $25,000 cash. I'm sorry, it was $50,000 cash. If you're unable to post a bond, you'd be held in custody during that time or until another judge modifies your bond or bail. A governor's warrant signed by the governors of both states is required to extradite you to Maryland, and that can take up to 90 days. So, with all that in mind, sir, do you know what you'd like to do? Have an extradition hearing or give up the right to an extradition hearing?
Your Honor, if I may, before I make that
Sure, go ahead.
decision, can I explain a bit of something to you?
Well, okay, I'll give you the opportunity,
Yes,
but let me
sir.
explain certain things. In certain things, we don't have there's certain procedures we have to follow, okay?
Yes, sir.
We know that I don't know anything about your situation in Maryland. That's between you and Maryland and your lawyer if you have there, okay? And so I don't know anything about the facts of your case, just know it, apparently what the charges were and a couple of other things. So all I can do is go over what your options are, which I've just done, okay? If that helps you at all, okay?
Okay. Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I know you've spoken of like being unfamiliar with the specifics of my case details,
Yeah.
but I will say that I'm a bit far from home for a great reason, because many men have attempted taking my life in the state of Maryland, all over the place.
I think I heard this on many
you
men.
know what I'm saying? But they never get shooting. But I'm just waiting till the day that it's going to be an all-out war. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason that I fled from my land. You know what I'm saying? That's where I grew up most of my whole life.
In Baltimore?
not Baltimore, but Columbia, Maryland, and just like the vicinity shares like people of the same character. But just in the past week or two, my business partner of a few years had broken into my house and with a pistol, and he's a felon, so he ain't even supposed to have no pistol. He put a gun up to my head, took me for all my stuff, my keys, my house, my wallet, my phone, everything I got to my name. He took it all. So basically, that left me homeless because I didn't feel safe knowing that he had my house key.
Let me interrupt 1 second.
Yes, sir.
You're going to the facts that it goes into the issue between you and Maryland.
Yes, I'm very sorry.
Arizona cannot intervene like that. Okay?
We're doing job interviews.
So do you have a lawyer in Maryland?
Interviews.
Has one been appointed for you, or did you hire one?
No, I don't have a lawyer.
And then most likely that they'd be having to appoint one for you, and that's something you'd have to talk to your lawyer there in Maryland.
Okay.
But Arizona cannot interfere with something that happens in Maryland. That goes to the facts of the case or your situations.
Sir, can I request that question from you? Can you tell me the date that warrant was issued?
Hey, what day was that, Penny? Do you remember what day it was?
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Well, they said they confirmed they will extradite you.
Send them back to Maryland.
Here.
We'll send them back to Guantanamo. Is he a... Nah, this fool ain't no gang. This fool's weird. He's a weirdo. He gives me like, I'm going to start a cult type of vibes. I'm part of a cult. And I'm the leader type of vibes. Just where he doesn't want to go. For real? No, for real. Hey, look, I'm telling you, that fool, he probably has those same Nike shoes that those people, when they drunk that punch from the Halley's Comet, I forget the name of the group was.
All I can tell you is they show your last known address was February 16th.
What was the name of that one group?
They wrote down residence last known, and it looks like they're saying 2025.
That too.
0216. So I assume that's. I have no idea.
I have no clue what that's meant to,
I'm not sure.
Teach me either.
So sorry, no, I
cannot. Koresh, that's Waco.
Tell you.
So you can't tell me the date that the warrant was issued?
No, I don't have that information.
Right. Okay.
Hey, what was the name of that one group?
Sir, I have to tell you that if I begin like accepting the process for extradition, I fear that I will be murdered if I'm sent back to either Howard County Detention Center or Supermax Jail in Baltimore City. So I'm going to have to make you the statement of saying I will choose to stay in Arizona.
Okay, so let me just deal with this, okay?
Yeah, because they're going to kill me. Them motherfuckers got a lot of guns. Forgive my language, Your Honor.
You know
I know them. They sell heroin. They sell crack. They sell all that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say that, my man.
I may have heard those words once or twice in my life.
I believe it. You know, I pay my respects to the courthouse, you know? So I never mean to be foul-mannered.
I cannot deal. I have no idea and have no sway over Maryland.
Respect. I'm letting you know, I'd rather fight it over here, because if I even go lay my head down in that prison, in that jail, they going to kill me. 100%. Ain't no doubt about it. I know what kind of motherfuckers I'm dealing with on that side.
Oh, snap.
There's a reason I ran. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
You better get there. You better get your
I used my last dollars on that plane ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I hear you. He's a real tough guy.
If I go back, I'm a dead man.
Okay, the bond, as I said, is $50,000 cash. Your next court date is going to be March 10th at 1:30. It'll be in front of another judge. That'll be at 201 West Jefferson. If you're able to post your bond, you still have to show up for that hearing on March 10th. Okay?
Yeah, I certainly will not be able to post that bond. But indeed, I request to be appointed an attorney.
As I told you, extradition matters are considered civil in nature, so I cannot appoint one of you.
So can you tell me the nature of the hearing that will be
You'll probably be seeing Commissioner
I didn't find out.
She'll talk about your rights again, and you'll have a chance to talk to her then. All right?
Okay, so before we make this conclusion final, can I just request some clarification, Your Honor?
What's clarification?
Yeah. So basically, if I choose extradition, right?
You mean get a hearing?
Yeah. No. If I choose extradition,
give up the extradition hearing.
Huh?
You mean give up the right to an extradition hearing and go back there within 30 days?
Yeah. If I give up the right to an extradition hearing and just get extradited back, how quickly would they be able to get me back?
Up to 30 days.
Hey, this ship already sailed, my man.
You know what? Since I know they're going to extradite me anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. Let's do it. Extradite me.
And I got to ask you a whole bunch of questions, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
but I know when I get there, I'm ready to kill him. You understand that? It's kill or be killed in that city. I'm telling you right now, it's a reason I left.
Okay. As I said, sir, I appreciate your comments.
Yeah.
Everything I can do about it, okay?
Man, this was talking about...
You know, I'm a man of peace. So I love justice. But surely I will defend my life if I have to.
Hey, who is this guy, Rambo? What do you think? He's first blood or what?
You want to waive the waiver of extradition. I have to ask you some questions as I'm making a record of this proceeding. You have read the waiver of extradition paperwork.
No, you heard what I said. The waiver, so this just to go back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
because I ain't going to lie to you. When I get back...
You've read the waiver of extradition paperwork?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have to knock some heads loose, but it's cool, yo. That's how the government want to do me.
Okay.
I ain't never been no little boy.
Okay. I got to ask you these questions.
Go ahead.
Do you understand you do not have to sign the paperwork?
Yeah.
Do you understand you have the right to an extradition hearing?
Yeah.
Do you understand that you have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense?
I could never. Ain't got a dollar to my name.
That's not my question. Do you understand you have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense?
I do.
Do you understand you have the right to demand that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states before you're returned?
I do.
Do you understand you have the right to bond a bail, as I mentioned before?
I do.
Do you want to give up those rights and sign the paperwork?
Yep.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to sign the paperwork?
Only threatened my life.
No.
No one has convinced me to do any sort of action.
Any issue you're talking about is something that may have happened in Maryland.
Okay, yeah, I do.
Is that correct?
I do, yep.
Is that correct?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Any threats or anything might have happened against you in regard to Maryland?
You better
clip
this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Certainly many men have came from me with guns.
I'm telling you.
Alcohol or medication in the last 24 hours? That would make it more difficult for you to understand these proceedings?
No, sir.
Okay. I find you knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily are signing the waiver. I'm also signing it. I'm directing the Sheriff's Office to notify Maryland that you're ready to return. They'll have 30 days from tomorrow to pick you up unless there are local charges pending. If there are local charges pending, 30 days will not start until the conclusion of the case. All right? If you would step over there, please.
Yes, sir. According to my knowledge, no local charges pending, so...
I'm not aware of any either.
Yeah. So I hope to get home back ASAP, because I'm ready to have to knock their heads loose. But that's what the government wants. Yeah, all right.
That's what the governor's
I ain't
gonna
gonna
get.
lie to you. I came over west for a reason. Because over West Baltimore, I was ready to kill a lot of people. You understand that? Whole gang.
Give me 1 second. Did you come through?
I ain't never been no kid, you feel me?
He's going straight to a straitjacket. That's where he's
He's
going.
gonna pop up in the morning.
Is he still talking? Yeah.
It ain't popped up.
No, you just fine. You could pop
Like straight up, I ain't never been no boy.
You
I'm
never
gonna
been
take
no
their
boy.
heads off if they try me. You understand that? And I know they want to try me because they already been trying me.
So it's not accepting your signature. Can you try writing your name, please?
I ain't never been a violent man, but I've never been a weak one. You understand that?
This is
Can you write your
Arizona.
name on it?
Yeah. I'm proud. I'm getting ready for war. You understand that? Because I know it's a gang, a whole bunch of them waiting for me with my name on their bullets. You
Pima's
understand
tomorrow.
that? Yeah, so it's cool. I'm just gonna make my preparation.
Listen to what she's saying, please.
Yes, sir.
Where's wartime?
All right, thank you.
This is it.
It's cool. Good.
Nah, we don't know what his charges are. But I'm assuming they're bad. If you don't want to go back that bad. He's talking about it's going to be war. They ain't silencing him because they think it's funny.
Now the last matter is the house call and Mr. Hood, YC house call.
Some matters.
Very good. All right. He's got two matters. First one is probation matter, CR 2022-123630, class 3 felony. I think that's an, he's on probation for aggravated assault or deadly weapon or dangerous instrument, a class 3 felony.
Turn the
Domestic
switch off.
violence, alleged to violate 2, 7, 12, and 21.
Hey, I don't
a lawyer for him.
I don't think he's gonna make it out
Have to
out of
amend
this
it,
jail without getting there's some pause put on him, if you will. He's definitely gonna run into the reality check. no, because he's a loudmouth.
Not taking it.
Oh yeah, he will. Oh hell yeah, he will. Hey, and if you haven't done so, hey, please do so. Hit that follow button. You know, I know you guys like watching these type of outbursts and these type of situations. So hit that follow.
201 West Jefferson Superior Court for the arraignment hearing.
Who we talking about? He's gone already. El compa, el amigo.
He's not. He must contact probation officer within 72 hours. Can't possess any weapons. Can't contact the original victim or victims. Can't consume any alcohol, no drugs.
Hey, Lynn, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate that.
Okay. And pursuant to Rule 7.2C, he'll be held without bond.
It was Karim. First name was Karim.
He's charged with aggravated assault.
Last name was SHUKARI or something like that. Or SHUKARI. It was kind of like Sean Connery.
Aggravated domestic violence, class 5 felony.
Karim, yeah, Karim, yep.
Class 6 felony. The aggravated domestic violence and the drug paraphernalia, I do not find probable
Karim
cause.
Shockers.
In regard to the other ones, I do appoint a lawyer for him.
It was like SHUKARI.
Next court date will be
Karim
March 30,
SHUKARI. Okay, there it is.
For status conference of witness preliminary hearing at this point scheduled for March 5th at 8:30 at 175 West Madison Street. No contact with the alleged victim. No weapons, no alcohol, no drugs. If he gets out, he must contact the probation officer within 72 hours. I'm seeing a cash bond of $250,000. Is that it?
All set? That is part of the record.
Yeah, I couldn't find them. If you guys find them, let me know. Anyways, hey, that's it. It's over. It's over. But we still have one more. In 1 hour and 32 minutes is gonna be the 10 p.m., which will be the last one for the night. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be back for that one, but for sure I'll have it running on. I'll have it running on YouTube, if you will. Check us out at CollectCallFrom on YouTube, and subscribe in both places.